Aloha, my name is Eric, and here's my story. I graduated from the Ivy League school, Brown University, with an honors degree in chemistry, and I minored in art. I also was recruited and played on the Brown football team. Not long after I moved to Hawaii, I started an advertising agency called ER Marketing, which I've had for the last 29 years. It's there that I cultivated my photography and videography, did a lot of creative work, and even won some awards. While balancing the demands of running a company, raising kids, I really needed to stay in shape. I started teaching spin cycle classes, and I did that for about 5 years. And then I took my first yoga class, hot yoga. That yoga class was something that sparked something big, and without question will be with me till the day I die. In 2012, I started teaching yoga. In 2015, I started a yoga magazine called Yoga Hawaii Magazine. And this magazine was in all the studios throughout all of Hawaii. But the pandemic in 2020 shut that down. But another opportunity came up where I had the ability to buy a yoga studio. I rounded up 4 of my partners, and we opened up Yoga Room Hawaii in October of 2020. To this day, Honolulu Magazine has named us the best yoga studio in all of Honolulu. It's a very successful yoga studio, and I'm extremely proud of that. Okay, that was the accolades, but I want to share a little bit more about Eric, the stuff that's behind the curtain. Like when I was a young kid, like most kids, I wanted to be a star athlete. And I went up for the Pop Warner football team. In that season, we didn't win one game. But the sad thing about that is I didn't get into one play. I sat on the bench the whole season. I was teased and bullied by my teammates, and I thought that I was done with football. My father came home and said, "You want to go to football camp that summer?" That summer, I went to the Joe Namath football camp, and I learned so much about football. The next season, we won games. I got a job working for a Fortune 500 company about 10 days after I graduated from Brown. I worked there for 2 years, was up for a promotion, and I quit. And my parents were pissed. My mom, PhD from MIT, my dad, psychiatrist from Harvard. They were like, "What are you gonna do?" And I said, "I'm gonna go and travel." And they were just livid. But I got a one-way ticket to Paris, traveled all over Europe, Southeast Asia. During that time, I drew the art of doing nothing. I got jobs here and there. 10 months into my trip, I came to Hawaii, and I never left. I've taken my share of risks. Opening up Yoga Room Hawaii during the pandemic, that was a major risk. When everything was shut down, we opened up a studio. But when I came to Hawaii, I got into real estate, transferred over into broadcast TV sales. And while I was working for the NBC affiliate, an opportunity came up where one of my clients said, "Look, we're not doing continuity advertising, we need your help." I said, "Okay, I'll start up my own advertising agency." And they said, "Great." But they also said, "We don't want to sign a contract." So I had a kid, I had one on the way. I gave them a handshake and I said, "Let's go." I quit my job and I started ER Marketing, and 29 years later, we're still here. Starting in 2004, that was a real big, rough time in my life. My wife was diagnosed with cancer. She battled it for 9 years. I went into a period of darkness. I battled loneliness, I battled depression, and eventually infidelity. Not proud of it, but we heal. My life's journey has been shaped by accolades, obstacles, and challenges, leading to the pursuit of what I call cohesive wholeness. And I want to use my skill set, my wisdom, to make an impact on my community. Mahalo, Aloha.